Today I want to talk to you about something that could exponentially help your efficiency. It's going to reduce tremendously the procrastination that you might be going through in your life right now. But most importantly, it's going to help you achieve any goals that you are having right now in your life, whether it's a health goal, a wealth goal, whether you want to do anything in life, exercise, whatever you're going through and you're procrastinating and you're not finding efficiency. The help that I want to bring to you today, or anyway, that helped me, is having a routine. I want to talk to you about how important it is, and it has been for my life, to have a routine that I follow every single day. Now, I want to come to you with the reason why, what a routine looks like for me, and also I want to give you a couple examples as to what I was doing and how I was doing prior to having a routine, and then how that changed my life in the future. My name is Andrew Peasy. I'm an investor and entrepreneur out of Las Vegas, and I want to welcome you to the AP Show, where I'll be focusing on how to build a great life around health, wealth, love, and happiness, which I believe are all needed in order for you to have a great life overall, and not just in one specific area. Typically, whenever you see somebody that is really healthy, they're not really good in business. When you see somebody that is really good in business, they're not really good with their health. And the reality to the matter is, if you want to live a life that you're happy with, which is the end goal for everybody, or it should be, you need to pay attention to multiple things. And that is what this channel is about. So do me a favor before I jump into today's content, because it's very, very good. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel so that you don't miss any videos that I post every single Monday. And last but not least, comment below with any thoughts that you have on this topic that I'm talking about today. Do you have a routine, or do you want to have a routine? And if both of those are no, do you see the value and do you understand at the end of the video if you should have a routine? Comment below with that. Now, what is a routine? Because whenever you hear the word routine, and I have mentioned that to people previously, people think that a routine is just like, having a set of steps that you need to take in order for you to hit a goal. And that's not the case. A routine you can actually have for everything in your life. Let me give you 3 examples on what routines are. A routine can be how you run your day. A routine can be how you run your business, and a routine can be how you exercise. If you always have a Monday, Wednesday for legs and biceps, and then Tuesday, Thursday, and then you kind of select the days for the muscles that you're going to be working out, that's a routine. You follow that with the exercises that you're going to be doing. In business, you can have a routine on you get to the office at 8:30, you run a meeting between 8:30 and 9, then from 9 to 12 you cold call, then from 12 to 2 you run those appointments that you set, then from 2 to 5 you do paperwork, and then however you want to structure your day. That would be business. For your day, which is actually the one that I want to focus on today, because that's the one that helped me the most, you can do the following. And I'm going to run through what my routine is, but you exercise, then meditate, then work, then come back, spend time with your family, and then you do all that, right? I'm going to give you my routine so you know how to structure one, but I just wanted to give you an example and the concept on what the actual routine means. Now, before I keep going, I just want to mention this because I feel like it's pretty important. There's 2 types of people. One that needs a routine for everything. That person's going to need to have a routine, otherwise they're not going to be able to accomplish any goals that they have. I'm that type of person. I need a routine. I have to be in the same routine every single day, unless something big or bad comes up, and of course you're gonna get out of your routine. But for example, in the last 3 months, I don't know if you noticed, but I'm in a different studio right now because I have been out of my routine very, very often in the past 3 months. And that actually causes me to not accomplish the goals as quickly as I could. It makes me a little bit more inefficient just because I'm not in my routine, so I don't know what's next, I don't know what's going on. And it actually makes me feel a little bit depressed and sad. Whenever I'm not in my routine, I feel bad. Whenever I feel bad, things just start going bad just because you need to be in your routine. If you're the type of person that I am, I like to have control over what's going on in my day, in my night, and how I'm working towards things. If I get out of my routine, which again, I'm gonna give you at the end of the video so that you know how to structure yours or how to structure one, I actually start feeling like I have no control over things, right? So I start not going to the gym. I don't know what's going on, with my, work, because I'm not going to the office at the same time, and everything just becomes a whole mess. With that being said, there's people that actually function really well without a routine, and that's fine too. You just have to make sure that whether you're the person with a routine or the person without the routine, you identify yourself on whether you need one or not. And the way that you can know if you need one or not is you simply try out 90 days with having a routine, sticking to it every day, and you'll see the results, right? So you're going to be able to see, if I'm a routine person, I'm going to feel better, I'm going to be more efficient, and I'm going to accomplish my goals easier or faster. If I'm not a routine person, I'm gonna kind of feel weird and kind of like freak out every now and then because I don't want to be doing things in a specific order. So that's number one. You need to identify yourself as a person who needs or doesn't need a routine. If you don't need a routine, then fine. But still watch the video until the end, because you might not even know if you need a routine or not if you never try one. So let me give you how I structure my routine. But first, like I said at the beginning of the video, I wanted to give you what it is. I wanted to give you what type of what type of person you can be. And now I'm gonna dive into how to create a routine. So if you are the type of person that needs it, you know how to create one. If you're not, then at least you create one, stick to it for 90 days, realize you're not, move on. Okay, so with all of that being said, let me give you my routine and let me give you just a structure on how I actually make the decisions on what to put into each block of my day. Because I always refer to my day as blocks. If you start going, okay, every 30 minutes, here's what I'm going to be doing, then you can start actually putting something together, because you can start filling out the blocks. If you don't know what your day looks like, when your day starts, when your day ends, then you can't build a routine, because you don't even know when you wake up, when you go to bed, and when you do all those things. And again, things can be happening where I'm moving right now. I had a family situation with hospitals and stuff like that, so that kind of got me out of my routine. So whenever that happens, you can start feeling the difference, right? So now I'm not waking up at the same time that I usually wake up. I'm not going to bed at the same time that I usually go to bed. And again, the results for me, because I'm a person that needs a routine, are bad. My routine is as follows when I'm following it, right? I wake up at 6, try to do it at 5:45, but just never works. I wake up at 6, then work out until about 6:45 to 7, so about 45 minutes to an hour. Then come back up to my room. I read a little bit, right? So I start getting some reading. I used to do meditation. I don't anymore because I couldn't sit still for that long. So I read for a little bit or watch a YouTube video or an interview or anything like that, so I can kind of feed my mind. So I exercise, then I read or feed my mind with anything. Then I go get a coffee. Then I go shower, get ready for work, and I'm at the office by 8:15 to 8:30, somewhere around there. Then I get to the office and I know that I work typically from 8:30 to 6 or 7 in the office. So I go to the actual office, and then in my office, I have my routine, right? So 8:30 to 9, I have my meeting. 9 to 12, I have meetings with my staff. 12 to 2, I cold call. 2 to 5, I have those appointments. Things like that. So again, you can structure your routine however you want, everywhere you want, but I'm gonna give you my day one so you can kind of know how to structure one. Okay, 6 or 7, I get off, get home, have some dinner, and then go to my studio, right? So right now I'm not in my studio, but I would be if I was in my house. And I record some content, or continue to work on any other business that I have, whether it's an Amazon store, whether it's our training company, whether it's, the agency itself. I try to give the agency then 8:30 to, 6, 7, because that's my main business. And then I try to work on everything else on the side when I get home. Okay. Then I usually try to go to bed by 11, and then 11 to 6, I go to sleep. So I'm sleeping. This is Monday through Friday. Saturday, I usually go to the office 10 to 2, 9 to 3, somewhere around there. And then I typically just like kind of free flow on the weekends a little bit. Typically, if I go to the office on that Saturday, I kind of continue to work until like 6 or 7 on any other business or anything else that I have pending. Then I kind of spend time with my family from Saturday night to, the end of the day on Sunday, because I want to include time with my family and I want to make sure that I know when my time with my family is, because I don't want to miss the time with them, nor do I want to build a routine where it's just all work, because then I'm not going to be happy. And again, now I'm so out of my routine that I don't even know when my time with my family is. And that kind of has me just like not stable emotionally. Okay, so now that you know how to build a routine, what it is, and the ways to look for whether you're a routine person or not, go and apply it. I can promise you though that you need a routine if you're the type of person that is procrastinating, if you're the type of person that is not being efficient, that you're the type of person that is not getting the results that they want. A routine is something that is very healthy, and it's something that many successful people and companies have. So implement this into your life however you want to build it. You can go and, like I always tell my team members, you can build a routine. You don't have to do mine. I work about 12 to 14 hours every day. You don't have to do that, right? It depends on what you want to do, because the purpose of building a routine is to make you feel better, not worse. So if you're going to create a routine just to match what somebody else is doing and just be miserable, then we kind of defeat the whole purpose. So make sure that the routine that you're creating is the routine that you want to live and that will get you to the results that you want to have. So build it, follow it, stick to it, and stop free flowing things, because when you free flow, the results are going to be different every single time, and then you're going to feel bad because you're not getting to the results. So implement that. Comment below with your thoughts, or go to my Instagram account, like I always say, send me a DM and I can help you build one with whatever you want, right? Yours might be wake up at 8, shower, have breakfast, get to the office or whatever job you have at 9, work until 5, get off, watch Netflix from 5 to 7, and then from 7 to 9 you'd read a book or whatever. But build a routine, right? If you know that your Netflix time, there's nothing wrong with that. I don't watch any TV or anything like that, but there's nothing wrong with that. You need to find your limits and the time that you want to put into work. So then you go to bed at 9 or 10 or whatever your time is, and then wake up at 8 again. It doesn't matter what it is. If you have your actual schedule and routine set, your life is going to be better. And also, if you start giving your body a same time to go to bed and wake up, you're going to sleep way better. This is scientifically proven, and I have proven it myself too. Now that I'm out of my routine, my sleep sucks. I have an Aura ring that I just don't have on right now. I can't even get that right now. And I can't really sleep the same way because my schedule is just way off. Thank you for watching all the way until the end, and as always, follow me on Instagram and take care, everybody.